Well, former President Trump still holds a commanding lead in national polls and in Iowa. Over the Republican field, evangelical voters in Iowa could still be up for grabs. Multiple candidates are attending a forum tomorrow hosted by influential evangelical leader Bob Vander Plaat's organization. That's known as Family Leader. Vander Plaat has not yet made an endorsement in the race. CBS News political reporter Aaron Navarro joins us now from Des Moines. Aaron, what do evangelical voters in Iowa, they are self-identified as such and usually Republicans, make, based on your conversations with them, of the GOP field?
Major, good to be with you. They're essentially matching what faith leaders have been telling me over the past week, that this evangelical bloc of voters who have supported Trump in big numbers since 2016 are still up for grabs this cycle. A lot of them note that this is the time that they'll make their decision with 2 months left until the caucus. My colleague, Aaron Navarro, went to a DeSantis event and talked to a good amount of faith voters over the weekend. Take a listen to what they had to say.
I'm in the stage now where I'm determining who I'm going to vote for. But DeSantis is right up there. I mean, and so's Nikki. But right now I'm losing a little flavor for Trump.
Even Trump, for example, had said that, he was a Christian and stuff, but there are so many things that he himself had, that he has said, that he has done, that it's like, not so much.
Now, what Allison gathered there and what I've been hearing from the campaign trail here in Iowa is that voters don't necessarily believe that Trump has as big of a lead as he does in the polls. They do think he's the front runner, but they think a lot of things could change between now and January 15th.
Aaron, to help our audience quantify this in terms of turnout, historically, evangelical voters in the Republican caucuses have represented anywhere from 60 to 63% of turnout. Is there a sense you have on the ground that that's going to be the range it's going to fall in January, come January 15th in the next round of caucuses?
It does seem that they will be a substantial block of voters, but the question is, where will they go? Will they stick with Trump, who has courted these voters since his time in the White House, or will they go with DeSantis, who has painstakingly made overtures to the evangelical community? And whether that is split up kind of impacts the clout they have in terms of pushing a candidate over the hump.
And what about Bob Vander Plaat's endorsement? There is a sense, both here in Washington and I think in Iowa, that he's leaning very strongly in Governor DeSantis' direction. Governor DeSantis has already gotten the endorsement of Kim Reynolds. What do we know?
Well, when I talked to Vander Plaat yesterday, he said that the jury's still out, that he is using this forum where he's hosting DeSantis, Haley, and Vivek Ramaswamy for a roundtable this Friday. But from talking to sources that were on a fundraising call with Governor DeSantis on Monday, they said that he told them that he's expecting Vander Plaat to endorse him within a week after the summit. One told me that DeSantis said he would be surprised if Vander Plaat does not. Now, it's important to note that the DeSantis campaign denies that he said that, and Vander Plaat said that he still has time to make a final decision and will make one before Christmas.
Everyone will play it coy, at least for now. Aaron Navarro in Des Moines, thank you so much.